Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Zaina and I hope you all okay. This is my first ever YouTube tutorial. As you can see in the pictures and the clips that I've recorded in the start of this video, this is the look I will be creating for you guys. It is a soft bridal makeup look. So now let's get started with the makeup and I'll keep talking you through the process if it needs to be. So first of all, I'll prep her skin. She's got a lovely, beautiful skin, very clear, without any spots, anything. And what I've done here is just started with a moisturiser. I used two different products. I'll link them for you in the description box. I'll put the names and the brands and everything for you. It just moisturized her skin very nicely. I think I missed one of those clips because the video was way too long, so I had to keep it a bit shortened. So I tend to do the eyes first. Start with the eyebrows and shape them nicely. I don't like to do them too over, like blocked eyebrows. I don't really like that. It does not really suit every skin type. Well, it does depend on the skin as well, the face shape and everything. So with her, she is a very young pretty girl, so we just keep it very natural. Once we shape them nicely, then we move on to the primer for eyes. I mean the eyeshadow base primer or the eyeshadow base. So here I'm using a concealer from Revolutions. It gives me very good coverage for the eyelid, and it's a really good one. Once we do that, then we set it up with the powder to pack it in properly, and then we start packing over, what's the thing called, the eyeshadows. Yes, the eyeshadows on it. So like I said guys, it is my first time, so I'm not going to get my words right. I will be very nervous, although I am behind the camera. I'm not doing anything, I'm not facing you, but it will still happen. So yeah, now I've started with a light brown shade. This is one of the transition shades, to get the corners right, and then I will be using the same color for the to create the crease of the eye, and then I'll let you watch the rest. And I think this is the time where we fast forward the video, let you watch the process, and I'll keep chipping in when I need to. So I'll leave you to enjoy the rest. Okay, so here's the time for an update. So I had to cut a good chunk of the video because I kept going back and forth, blending in. I tried to create this shape around the eyes in a corner, and I had to then, once that's done, I think I spent about a good 20 minutes on that, so I just cropped that video for you. Don't want to be just getting bored with that blending. So now we've got the same concealer that we used as the eyeshadow base, and with a very thin fine brush you would make that crease inside the eyes. So the trick now, what she's just done is she looked up, and now I am so used to it, I can just do it anyways. I know that how far or how up her eye is gonna be like, so I can do it anyways. But that's the very good trick, when you just apply on the bottom near to the eyelashes, and then you get your model to or your client to look up, and wherever it touches on the top, that's how high your crease is gonna be. That's where you cut it then. So I don't do that anymore, but yeah, once we create the crease, and then I'm gonna apply an eyeshadow on it again to just set it up in place so then it does not get creased or like in creases, or it doesn't get all over the place. So yeah, that's the, I've got eyeshadow on that one. And once that's like a nude eyeshadow, whatever you'd like to use, probably preferably the same color as the concealer. So yeah, you can see that's getting a bit matte now. So that's the powder. And then we will move on to our shimmer. I used it with my finger because it's very easy and you get more color payoff. So once you do that, then you move on to a bit more blending, and the rest of the things, I think I'll let you watch the rest then. And then, like I said, I'll be back again. I'm not leaving you alone. I am watching this with you. I am back again. So I've gone back with a darker shade this time, a bit darker than the one that we used in the first place, to just get that corner right. Now this is, I'm applying right up to the onto the eyelash, and then taking it up towards the outer corner, blending in with the outer corner shade that we already applied, and that would just give us a nice corner and shape. And it would just look like it would give us a blended look as well. So you can already see that's coming all together. When you put the eyelashes on, the outer corner is gonna look like very faded and blended, and whereas the inner middle is gonna look a bit dark. So that's how it's supposed to look. Yeah, so that's all done there now. So we've gone with our eyeliners. So I think I also skipped one part here in the recording. I applied with a Maybelline eyeliner first. I did a very thin line right on her eyelashes, and now I've gone with another thin eyeliner to just make it a bit dark, because the Maybelline eyeliner is a matte eyeliner, so it does not give it that nice look or like the crispy look that I wanted my model to have. And then I went with this one. This is a bit it gives a very shiny finish, but this is what I want. So yeah, I'm actually double lining it. So yeah, we'll keep checking her eyeliner however the thick you would like it to be. um, Keep going over and over. How long you would like it to be, that's completely up to you. Do not worry, I can see the eyeliner is not finished up yet, so we'll obviously go back in it once we have done the foundation and everything else. So now we're just gonna wipe off the under eyes, any excess powder, any excess eyeshadows, and then we'll get into her foundation. So this is the most satisfying part. I'll let you watch it. Now she did not have any discoloration or any two tones or anything like that. She had a very clear skin, so I just did not want to make her look orange. So we just did a very light shadow under her eyes, like a concealer, to just cover her tiny bit of um, dark circles around the mouth to just give it a nice fine finish. And then we'll go with the foundation. So this is the important bit. For the foundation, I used a Huda Beauty and Urban Decay. I am pretty sure it was Urban Decay. Yes. So Huda Beauty shade in Chai and Urban Decay shade, it was a lighter tone. I would put the details in the description box because I do not remember by heart. But it just blended in so well with her skin. It matched perfectly, as you can already see. I've applied on half of her face and it already matches her neck. You cannot tell that's the foundation. We have not even blended it in. We're just doing a very thin layer. And Huda Beauty, because it is a bit thick, so I tend to use Urban Decay because it is a light foundation, but it has a very good coverage, and it just goes very well with the thick Huda Beauty foundation. Now you can see how nicely it's going to sit on her skin. It blends in smoothly. It's a perfect one. I did that first time. I normally blend the Urban Decay with MAC foundation. I have not never had a chance to do it with any of my clients so far, but with this model, I wanted to give it a try to see how it works, and I must say it's a very good match. It's a perfect blend. Now here's a trick. I find it very good and I think it's very useful. It always makes difference to my foundation and the smooth blending of it. I always spray my foundation before blending it in. People do that on the last thing or after cake, like baking stuff and everything, and then do the final spray. But I like to blend my foundation with some setting spray. So I have used NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. Again, I'll put the link down. I do not know exactly, but it just works magic with every foundation you're using. It will just blend in so nicely. So yeah, now you can enjoy the process of blending and trust the process. We'll get to a very nice smooth finish at the end. And let's get to the good part. Now is the concealer time. So, how many times I've said concealer? So this is the light concealer, you know, when you brighten your under eyes. So I can do the makeup, but I am not good at explaining. So I might just next time let you watch and understand whatever you'd like to. I think that's the best thing to do. Otherwise, I'll confuse you with the terms. But yes, you can see, although I'm saying it's a concealer, it's the under eyes brightening stuff. So, like a bleach, not really. So yeah, so it's the LA Girl concealer. LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'll put down the name. So just a thin coverage. It's a very good thick coverage, but because she has got no dark circles, so there is no point us piling this up and layering up and make her face into a cake, which I do not like. So yeah, let's just keep it natural, light, and it's just gonna everything's gonna just come together. And you can see continuously my model loves talking. At one point I had to tell her, can you please give it a rest for a minute because I need to do the eyeliner. and then she did not talk, and then I was like, okay, it's done now, you can resume. But yeah, watch it, see what you can understand, and we are getting there. Not long to go now. So a bit of detail here. I missed the part where I put her no, what's this called? A contour. Because I was all over the camera, so we literally did not record anything other than my head and my messy hair, so we had to crop that bit out. So yeah, I have done her light contour, and now I'm gonna put some blush on in front of you, and then we will blend everything together till it's nice and smooth. Cool. Bye bye. As you can tell, I am not really good at explaining, so my video is more like for the visual learners than the audio learners. So probably the audio learners, next time you will have to mute and maybe just listen to the music and try to learn it by watching it. But anyways, so we have blended in everything. The powder has been set in place. I'm just going back with anything I need to retouch, like maybe slight blending under the eyes. So just whilst I am still setting things under the eyes, if you are enjoying this video and if you would like to see more of my content, please could you like, subscribe and share my channel and show some love, so that I know how much you like it, and you're open to any suggestions, any comments in the comment section as well. I will try my best to bring up the content that you would like to see, any look you would like to see in specific, any technique, any new products you would like me to try. Definitely we can work on that. So now I'm going into setting the under eyes with the powder. I like to use the loose powder first, very lightly. Again, don't like packing, baking, caking anything. Although it's a very light foundation, good coverage, good powder, it still gives a very nice finish and a long stay. I have done this technique on my brides and it does stay all day. It looks flawless in pictures, in videos, and you don't have to make your face like a filter to look nice. So please, that is not something you will be getting in my videos. I try not to encourage that. I don't do that on my clients, so I'm not suggesting you do that either. So once we set up on the under eyes with powder, I do the under eye eyeshadow, and then we go in with eyeliner, finish that off, and then set any lashes you would like to. I'll link the eyelashes below as well. Then going back in with a bit of tight lining with the upper waterline, and that's the highlighter, and just wherever you would like to put on, completely your choice. Bridge of the nose, cheeks, upper lip, chins. I like to do on the eyes as well. And I think I have used a different shimmer, like it's like a highlighter, Pixie's highlighter in the inner corner when I finished her makeup off, but I forgot to record it. But I think I did record it, but it does not, I didn't tell you what it was, so I'll link that as well. Yeah, so now when everything is in place, we would just brush off excess powder, set it with the setting spray, and then we are all done. We will go in with the lipstick. So let you watch the last few bits and then you can find the final look. I used this makeup to create two looks. I mean, we slightly changed my model's hairstyle and gave her a western look, and then did another one with a different outfit and gave her a different look. I've got both the looks shared on my Instagram page, which the link is in the caption, in description. Please do follow me on Instagram and also on TikTok. I hope you like this tutorial, you like this look, and please suggest any comments, anything you would like to watch from me. And I hope I'll see you again in my next video. I'll let you watch the lipstick. Yeah, there you go, it's there. And then I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.